What up, crackers? That's right. Welcome to the Cotton Collision. And when I say cracker, I mean all you cracker barrel loving people out there from all walks of life. You know, you people that, well, um, when you remember that Cracker Barrel existed because they decided to change their corporate logo, right? I know you. You responded with getting upset, selling that stock if you owned one, and well, I mean, we definitely we definitely changed the world, right? We healed the world by switching back to love. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't. Wait. Is this a script? Is this really what I'm supposed to say?
Yeah, you're on topic. You're on topic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. But you know,
Oh, hey, Jedi. It was nice seeing you today. We
oh,
went
hey
to the
Jay,
beach.
it's good to see you in chat. I know I wasn't on the beach, but you know what?
Yeah.
I uh, I realized that after kind of doing that and getting all excited about it, I realized that maybe the woke isn't quite dead, right? Maybe just because they listened to all the feedback, on Thursday it was everybody agrees with me, everybody's on board. And then Monday
Yeah.
it was we listened to all you guys, we heard you, and we're changing it back. I mean, clearly,
Were they lying before or are they lying now?
well,
Or maybe they weren't lying. Then who is what feedback were they receiving that was all like, we love it?
yeah, I mean, I get in
Were
the
they
'80s what
corporate people?
I get when you tell the boss that their pet project is cool because you don't want to get fired, but I
Yeah.
kind of have a hunch that it's a bigger thing. And well, there's a lot of people saying that's neat, but are you gonna change the interior back? Are you gonna go back to home cooked
Yeah.
food? Or are you gonna just keep doing the microwavable food? Like it, it might
Let,
have
let's be
calmed. Go ahead.
let's be honest. The CEO, she looks like a person that she'll come up to you and like, "Hey, we got exciting news. We're gonna do this, and this,"
Yeah,
and
you're
and
not
you
excited.
try your most tactful way of saying, "Oh, okay, that's interesting. I don't
Yeah,
think it's gonna work out the way you're gonna hope," and
right.
then their response is, "Well, when you're CEO, maybe you can decide."
Yeah, because
I
I'm trying
I,
to
I
change the
guarantee
world.
you I guarantee you there was someone like not on
Yeah.
not a chief officer, but like two tiers down that probably
Oh,
like was supposed to advise her, and and
well, it kind of sounds like she listened to who she wanted to listen to because there were a lot of
yeah
people who were concerned and complaining and talking about it internally and externally about taking away. When they say like, "Oh, we're not taking away the soul from things," that's weird. That would be your first response because you've probably heard a lot of people say you've taken away the soul of things, and so yeah, and then there's
they don't
people.
take the soul away from the food.
Right. Have you ever had soulless food? I'm sure you have. But if you've had soul food before, and then you have the cheap imitation of soulless food, it's not a solace. It's no longer comfort food. It is just cheap, devoid ripoffs that reminds you how amazing grandma was and how you'll never have that again, and you die a little
Yeah.
inside.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
100%. Um.
just like Cracker Barrel is doing,
Yeah.
and we don't think it's healing just yet.
No, no, it won't heal until there's actually good publicity. Right now, they've
Yeah,
been. Uh. Here's the thing. They were like, we need to do a radical change so we
yeah.
can be into the news. And yeah, they did a radical change.
I mean,
Sometimes when you're known as the old country store,
hmm
what's the one thing that you're gonna do that will go off base?
try
What's
to
the
be
M word?
modern. Yeah.
Yep, modernize. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mean, they've been doing it quietly for a while.
Yeah. And then they did a big promotion on it, and
Yeah. People like,
and then
really?
all the people who were like didn't know about it were like, oh wow,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
like,
want
oh,
to eat there anymore.
yeah, because once again, it was a great road trip restaurant. And honestly,
It's a road
if you,
trip. You're right.
I mean, there's the other thing is, for breakfast food restaurants right now, we've got, IHOP, Denny's, and Cracker Barrel. And Cracker Barrel had that whole like Southern cooking thing that fried, and the breakfast menu. But
Yeah.
apparently, they took away omelets, and like I said, they're complaining that they're doing now microwave food, and the the
Uh,
interiors kind of
like
taken away.
Chef Mike is doing enough. My
Yeah,
goodness, he is one of the hardest chefs out there. Chef Mike,
yeah.
Chef Mike Wave, man, he is. Uh,
And then there's that European boil in a bag, right? He does a lot of prep work.
oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
He does a good amount of prep work. We
yeah,
salute you guys. Um, but yeah, that's terrible. It's man, well, I do enjoy a Cracker Barrel. It's a bit
yeah.
of a drive, so if I want to go on a road trip, we tend to go there. We do,
I
we do.
mean,
It's
yeah, they're on major highways, and if you live in a smaller or rural area, maybe they're not so close. So it's
I
kind
mean,
of one of those like for the city folk to be reminded of a simpler time, right?
yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, hey, um, and instead of changing the logo and changing the interior and the menu and all that stuff, how
Right.
about the location? Did you see the founders that McDonald's movie?
Yeah, exactly.
He's like location, location, location.
Well, and it's really funny because it's funny you mentioned that because our friend Memes of Destruction quote tweeted a video where this guy's kind of raging, ranting, and crashing out about saying how it's all about money and it's all about they're getting from the same suppliers and they're
Well,
just
yeah,
McDonald's owns the land and so they just want the property to grow until they can sell it and so if the building just looks generic it's easier to resell. Well, honestly, if you're and that doesn't make sense to me because if you're selling the property and the business failed, then it's whoever bought its responsibility to
yeah,
what they want to do with it. Like maybe the building, if it's generic enough, it'll be easier to sell. But at the same time, somebody wants to put something else there, they're gonna buy it and put something else there, right? I mean,
yeah, yeah. Well, just on your point exactly.
mhm,
Uh, me and uh, me and Jedi, Jedi Master.
yeah,
We were walking down the boardwalk at the beach, right? And I was
yeah,
pointing over, and I was like, you see that building right there?
yeah,
Imagine the roof is red, and the bricks are yellow. What is it? And he's all like, I don't know. It's like it's a McDonald's. And they're like, oh yeah, that it would be a McDonald's if it was different colored.
yeah,
Yeah, you know what I mean. And
yeah,
let's be honest, some people don't even like repaint the roofs. I mean, you see um like different like this is an insurance company, but
yeah,
it's got a weirdly pointed red roof. And you're
yeah,
like, yeah, that was
yeah.
definitely a what do you call it?
Pizza Hut.
Yeah, Pizza Hut. Yeah,
Well, I
yeah.
mean, and then there's the thing, and this kind of plays into the crack barrel. I mean, you probably heard about it now, but I remember even 15 or 20 years ago when some of those Taco Bells, because Taco Bells were huge in the 90s and they kind of fell off the wayside, and
Oh, yeah,
you
Taco
started
Bell.
you started seeing repurposed Taco Bells, and everybody knows what a Taco Bell looks like, and it's maybe a different Mexican restaurant, or maybe somebody else took it over. But
Yeah.
apparently, the reason that Taco Bells are becoming so generic and like purple and black and beige and kind of no longer their festive sort of ways is because the same lady was a CEO over there for a while and kind of took away the menu and kind of took away all the stuff. And she's the one who's kind of made Taco Bell.
Oh my goodness, she is a
Yeah.
corporate vampire.
Yep.
She sucks the soul out of your business.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh my
I
god,
haven't gone to.
she
I
needs
mean,
to be fired and blacklisted into being a chief executive officer.
you mean she needs to be Baja blasted off the corporate map?
Damn straight.
I mean, I think the only thing that I remember or I care about.
We
I don't even
need a
care about.
flusher like yesterday's Taco Bell
Yeah,
meal.
or this morning's, depending how quick your system works.
Yeah, how much Baja Blast you washed it down with?
Yeah, because I mean, to me, the whole like making Taco Bell super, they're taking away all the color, making it really, really sterile too, and the way that we've been promoting like the nacho cheese fries and like all this Americanized foods, they aren't even trying to be pretend like they're Tex-Mex anymore,
Yeah.
right? I mean, like I said, I haven't been to Taco Bell since they took the grilled stuffed burrito off the menu.
Oh yeah, I remember they had a lot of really good burritos.
Yeah, and
They still have the chalupas. I do like the steak chalupas,
I mean,
so I don't go there often.
the crunch
It's
wrap
it's
is
one
okay, but yeah,
Yeah, it's once in the blue taco moon, but
yeah,
um yeah, sometimes I'll go. But
yeah.
yeah, no, I rather just eat regular restaurant places.
Yeah, I think Joseph Frost is
Mom
right.
and
I
pop
think
shops.
yeah,
If you find a really good mom and pop shop that you love, yeah,
yeah,
you best support them. You know what I mean?
yeah, and the other thing is, well, the one thing about mom and pop shops that we've seen is when they get older and they're ready to retire, some other business comes in or tries to buy them all up and turn them into this generic thing and change it. And then once they're gone,
Oh, really?
unless somebody else wants to take the mantle over, right? They're kind of gone until the next person sort of shows up
Is the
and tries.
CEO she a plant from BlackRock Vanguard and Sesame Street? Oh, sorry, State Street.
Probably, yeah.
Wow,
I mean,
that's probably true, actually.
there's also talk of other people on their board being kind of the same
Having those crazy
vanguard, if
connections.
you will. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And once again, I mean, let's face it. What year was Demolition Man supposed to be in the future?
I think we passed it actually.
Okay, I think
Was
so
it
too. But
2024 or 2023, something like that?
maybe, but Taco Bell did not look like Taco Bell in that movie, and maybe the
No, it was
food.
very fancy. It was all restaurants were Taco Bell technically.
Right. And but the food was not nearly as even fancy as that. It was, well, by the time the real world time came around, that it wasn't even nearly exciting as what you know, having some Taco Bell and hanging out with some seashells, right?
Oh, I do like seashells.
Seashells and chill, right? Taco Bell and chill, right?
Yeah, yeah. I put seashells on my sandcastle.
Clearly we're not talking about the same thing, but that's okay.
Oh, I was talking about a real sandcastle with real seashells.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of mussels on the beach, and not just these guns. I was talking about like
Ah,
the little mussels, and
mussels. Yeah.
yeah, and there were some live clams, and I saw this
Cool.
one seagull. It was eating a dead fish.
That checks out.
I assumed it was dead because it wasn't screaming. Anyways,
Oh,
um,
you're right, David Glenn. I think they're about 5 to 10 years too late, but I think if maybe Cracker Barrel turned into the avocado toast spot, maybe they could turn things around.
maybe, but I don't know. I kind of like the old Cracker Barrel. I do want to go there and support them. Maybe I'll give it a week or two.
Yeah, even
Hopefully don't
Sugar
go.
Waddle was
Hopefully don't
saying.
go under business. You know what I mean?
Yeah, even
Um,
Sugar Waddle was saying maybe we should go check out the one near us, before they change it.
yeah, that's a good investigating uh
Yeah,
journalism right there.
yeah.
I
I'll
might
just
do a
waddle
food
around.
review on the Snacks and
Yeah,
Friends channel. Yeah, we might do a food review. Who knows?
which is the
Um,
channel we're on.
yeah,
But
but
yeah,
here's the thing.
yeah.
It is a great travel restaurant, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just when I'm driving around, and
Yeah,
and then there's a big truck. You know how scary big trucks are, especially when you're like in a
yeah.
little Honda Civic.
Oh, yeah. I
Whew.
mean, fair point. I remember when I was driving in my I inherited my grandpa's old Ford Focus, right?
Oh yeah,
And we were driving around. I
that's a
was driving
bigger
around,
truck or
and
a car.
yeah, it's kind of it's an awkward little bubble car, but
Yeah,
we basically, I wasn't trying to be, but I guess I somehow got caught in a big truck's blind spot going down a smaller, narrower, street in town because they
Oh
were a
man.
delivery truck. And yeah, they definitely tried to run me off the road. And luckily, there was a turn, so I kind of had to hop the curb and drive off the side street.
Oh yeah,
Um,
you did some defensive driving. Oh, thank goodness.
Ironically, I ended up in an IHOP parking lot.
It's
Yeah,
confirmed. Ponkwell is not an Asian woman. Mm-mm.
it's weird
Yeah,
that I had to come to this to prove it, but yeah, I'm not.
it's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I mean Asian. I mean Chinese and Indian. Did you hear about the truck that did an illegal U-turn? And
Yeah.
apparently that person did not know how to speak any English or didn't even pass any like road sign like identifications. So this person has a CDL, one of the
Yep.
top like we don't have a
Yeah.
CDL. Then again, we're not doing a commercial driving thing.
Right.
Um,
Yeah.
but honestly, if I took the CDL test, I think snacks would
Yeah. I don't know if I
definitely
could reach the pedal and the
yeah,
gear shift at
I
the same
probably could.
time.
I operated a forklift. There we go.
Forklift?
Yeah,
I mean,
forklift.
sometimes I use a fork when I'm eating.
Yeah, yeah. No, I had one of those 20 gallon burritos. I had to use a forklift to eat it.
I've been on a scissor lift, but not because I like women.
Man, but yeah, this guy he got his license in California. You know that California,
Yeah, I hear they kind of
the
give those away.
sanctuary
Yeah.
state
And yeah, I
of
heard that
decay.
yeah, he didn't know how to read or write English or, pass any of the
Washington too. He
tests.
got a license in Washington too, and apparently, if you get it in one state, you can just drive anywhere.
I don't really know
It
if
doesn't really matter. I mean, I
um
guess that's like normal license though.
well, okay, so let me face actually, I don't think that's actually true because I think from what I understand, California actually has, and this goes for a lot of the regulatory stuff. California has
Yeah,
more regulations and more stipulations than other states because I know some truckers that will drive to the state line of California, drop off the load, and say peace out because they don't want to deal with it. So if you actually
yeah.
get your license in California, you're more likely able to drive in other states because of all the bull crap that they make you
Ah,
go through, as opposed to
okay. I
other
see. That's
states.
how that.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
when I
okay. I
worked in
see.
the oil and gas regulations, there's a lot of things. I mean,
Mhm.
you can talk to a lot of people, but there's a lot of policies that California decides is important that seems like within 5 years somehow
I think
trickles
size
down
is
to
important.
be a national sort of, at least some of it turns into national sort of regulations, and it's irritating in some ways. I think I
Yeah.
summed that up.
Yeah. No, that's true. If there's one thing California is, it is a state with too many rules and possible fines and regulations.
Yeah,
Um, let
except
me
for
tell you
people can
something.
do what they want and
Yeah,
not get
yeah,
punished.
yeah. Unless you're illegal, then it doesn't matter what road or
Right.
if you want to break a whole bunch of EPA laws. Fuck the
Yeah.
environment. You're illegal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um,
So is the environment. What?
yeah, so is the environment. The environment is also illegal.
Yeah.
But oh man, that's Punkwell believes in arresting the environment. Climate
Yeah.
change, more like climate's in jail.
Yeah. Go to jail, climate.
Yeah, go to jail, climate.
Go to your room, climate, and think about what you've done.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't change for other people, climate. You stay true to
No,
yourself.
I
You
don't care if you're going through
preteen,
puberty, climate. You're
angsty.
not changing in this house.
Yeah. Stop wearing those pants. Stop sagging your jeans, showing off your underwear. Climate.
Yeah, yeah. This global warming business is gotta stop.
I don't care what Al Gore told you.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, following
But
authority blindly is never good.
yeah, but yeah. Apparently, the Indian guy,
Yeah.
he he then after he made the illegal U-turn, a
Okay.
car of three people crashed, and unfortunately, when you're going to highway speeds and
Yeah.
the top of your car, which the people are kind of in, get
Right.
clipped and smush. Uh, yeah, those poor people didn't make it.
Yeah. That's
Um,
very sad. Very sad.
that's really sad. And then a guy was like, no reaction. He was just like, I'm gonna go to California because I'll be safe there.
Wow.
Well, luckily, uh, um, yeah, they put a warrant out for his arrest, and it did get him.
So he okay. Wow. So he just he fled the scene.
Yeah, he fled the scene. He tried to hightail it out of there.
That's awful.
Yeah, and and we got this one right here from CBS Miami. That's where the crash happened. It happened in Miami
Oh, so
or
he was in the other
or
side of
near
the
Miami.
country. So he was in Miami and fled back to California, which is a 3-day drive in a normal vehicle.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Wow.
yeah, they didn't arrest him already, so he must have. Yeah, when I say he hightailed it, I mean like he got arrested a couple days ago. This is like a couple weeks old, so
Yeah. Okay.
or is it a couple weeks old? Might be a week and a half. Who knows?
Okay.
Lawyer who has been in touch with a California truck driver charged in that deadly Florida turnpike crash, which killed 3 people from South Florida 2 weeks ago. The driver, an undocumented immigrant, faces 3 counts of vehicular homicide. The accident has created more political fallout over immigration. CBS.
He was an
Yeah,
undocumented immigrant that actually had
yep.
a CDL license, so a way to verify his existence, even though he didn't really exist.
I mean, yeah, he's an undocumented immigrant with a certain documentation for a thing that normal people aren't supposed to do. You know what I mean? Like a
Yeah.
commercial drive license. Yeah, he has an ID. It's just he's not an American citizen and
See,
all that crazy. It's confusing. I know.
well, I want to say this because I remember when I did some construction down in Houston for a while. I
Oh yeah.
know, I know, it was rough and I didn't last very long. But some of the people were talking about how up north they have unions and up down south they have the Mexican
I'm just
workforce,
picturing Punk
which
Waddle on a jackhammer.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, that's what they used to call me in college. Anyway, so no, I'm just kidding. I've got the 18-inch cannon, always
Yeah, the
have.
18-inch cannon. Yeah.
But the point is, some people are talking about, well, we have the Mexican workforce, and granted, there are some illegals that get through and stuff, and they have at least some IDs and passes and stuff, and depending on if they work at the shipyards, but a lot of the companies, like a lot of them are legal and a lot of them are citizens. I mean, you have some so, but at the same time, like they showed up, they did the work, they wanted to work hard, they wanted the money so they could save for them and their families, and like they weren't out doing stuff like this. They were trying to at least be functional, whether they were citizens or not. They were trying to be at least functional enough members of society and not cause people to look at them or suspect them of anything, illegal. They were just trying to make money and be people. Like I said, it's frowned on that if they're doing that illegally, but at the same time, there's there's something to be said about people who have been in the country that maybe they're on DACA, maybe they're on this and that, and you know the government knows there's some of them that are, especially if they're doing things legally or working for certain jobs in certain places,
Yeah, the
right?
work visa.
Yeah, or certain things are getting documented, and the government's like, it's cool, whatever, we know you're trying, but as soon as you apply for citizenships and all this is like, oh, by the way, here's your backdated taxes because we know you've been doing this. We appreciate you've been doing it illegally, but also like you owe this because you've been here. I'm like, I'll suck, but you know what, I want to be a citizen, so that's cool. And then you
Yeah.
have stuff like this that you're just like, um there's clearly something, a different motivation if you're
Yeah,
not
well,
even
you're
trying
supposed
to
to
be
pay your
functional.
taxes, even if you're illegal.
Right, but like if you're trying to be a functional member of society, you don't just run away and panic when something tragic happens, or you're busted because you've
Oh
been
yeah,
found out.
well, that's what I always do. I always get
Yeah.
busted and I run away. And sometimes I bust when I run away. Called crap dusting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was doing
This
that
is Islami's
earlier
Anna
today.
McAllister joins us live in the studio tonight. And Anna, what did this attorney have to say to you?
Well, Jim, this attorney tells me that 28-year-old Harjinder Singh, he's a truck driver, tells me that he is devastated. He also says that he tells me that other drivers who look like Singh and are of the same faith are experiencing more profiling after this accident.
Hey, what do you know? He's gonna be like that. Look like Singh. Oh, okay. So he's claiming racism.
Well, I mean, to be fair, this has been a thing for like 10, 15 years where
Yeah.
they're Americans, and trucking has been one of the industries that people in America haven't wanted to do. So you have these Indian trucker companies that have been doing this for a while, where there's people that have been in the States and legal citizens that have kind of built their empire in the trucking businesses, and they get people from overseas to come in and kind of work their way up in the system. And I've seen some documentaries on it that it, like, as long as you know how to read and write and do that. So it's unfortunate that this may be kind of a thing, because
Yeah.
I mean, I know there's cultural differences, and I know sometimes certain hotels are taken over by certain ethnicities, and people are confused because it's not the same as what they'd expect. But that doesn't mean it's awful necessarily, right?
Oh no.
But this is bad. This is going to perpetuate
There are
bad
some
stereotypes.
stereotypes that you have to like understand that,
Right.
like, the stereotype is there for a reason. You don't have to act on the stereotype of a negative when you're judging someone. Don't be prejudiced. Just be precautious.
Yes.
If I got in a taxi and a gentleman looked like that, I may wait for another taxi because I don't want to get scammed.
Right. I mean, it's awful, but
and I'm saying that by experience too, because
well, anecdotally, it's bad too, because you know, like you say, it takes a few bad apples to ruin the bunch. And
I mean, that person might be an awesome taxi driver and get me there on time and not charge me a dime more. Or he might take the long way around with the meter running.
Well,
And
yeah. Well, it's kind of like with Uber and all that too, right?
Yeah, 100%.
In 2 weeks since this chilling surveillance video captured the final moments of 3 people inside this minivan. Police say 28-year-old Harjinder Singh, an undocumented immigrant, made an illegal U-turn on the Florida Turnpike in Fort Pierce while heading to Miami, causing the minivan to crash into the semi-truck.
I saw sorrow. He's good.
No, there was no sorrow, actually. He's trying to put lack of emotion into words, so that that's. I mean, he's the lawyer, so he's kind of had to like.
Well, I'm sure they had some conversations after the fact, and he's like,
"Oh yeah,
well, yeah."
Let's be honest. He's dead to rights, so they're kind of they have to like woe is me the jury a little bit.
Yeah, and I've also
and the judge, just to get some mitigating factors, because let's be honest, this guy's probably going to go 10 to life at least.
Yeah, and the other thing is I've seen, even on Twitter and stuff, or X, you want to call it, that people are now posting other dash cam videos of other Indian truckers and things and accidents that happened over the years to stir the fervor, which is not helpful, but that's what we get with the internet. And and also, David Glenn, it's a little surprising that they would only serve bear claws, right? It's kind of weird.
Bear claw soup? I want some bear claw
Well,
soup.
he was saying that the Danish people took over the hotel and all they serve is bear claws for breakfast.
Really?
Maybe they were
Danish is? It's literally your name.
I think they're in Albuquerque, because Weird Al.
Yeah, Albuquerque.
Yeah. Although I think that was a wild pack of chipmunks or beavers or something.
Yeah.
Grieving. He very much wants to go back in time and hope that this misjudgment would have never happened.
Gurpatwat Panun is an attorney with the advocate.
Yeah, that's what anyone says, that that has committed a violent crime or a gross vehicular manslaughter.
Negligence. Yeah.
Yes,
I would say
extreme gross negligence that uh ended death of someone.
I
Yeah,
wish I could take this back. Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
the people, I mean, unless it's intentional homicide, most
yeah.
people
Yeah,
don't,
that's
yeah,
murder. But
premeditated and stuff. But most people are like, I didn't really want that to be the result or, a casualty of what I did.
yeah,
Not that I want to change what I actually did, but I didn't really like that happened. Right.
yeah, yeah. Now he's gonna go into jail for a long time, and then when he gets out, he's gonna get deported. Uh,
Yep.
there might be a silver lining for this guy because Trump will definitely be out of office by then.
Yeah.
Or
True.
what if he deports him to one of those Nicaraguan jails? Oh
Well,
my God.
I mean, who knows? I don't. Would you put him, on the chopping block? Would you put him as sort of a cautionary tale, to the world? Be like, this is what happens,
Yeah,
right?
send his ass to Alligator Alcatraz.
Hmm.
Oh, that actually might be good. He did commit it in Florida, so yeah.
Advocacy
Well,
group Six for Justice. He's not an attorney for Singh, but they share the same Sikh religion, and he spoke to Singh following his arrest.
There are 3 lives that have been lost. We all
yep.
should be grieving with the family, supporting the family, helping the family. Instead,
Yeah, 100%. Yes.
Yes.
There is no instead because it's supporting the families, grieving, and
Yeah.
you know, all that,
That's a natural
and
human response.
yeah, and wanting accountability.
it
Yeah.
has become some political debate about his Harjandar's status, about his actions.
According to the
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what
Yeah,
you're gonna
they
say.
question his actions because he caused the whole damn thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
the
the
powers that
political
be.
debate has been happening. I don't know. Were you here last year when Trump was literally, hey, look at this chart, look at this beautiful bang bang. Oh, get down, Mr. President. He
Yeah, I
was
mean,
literally talking that when he's about to get assassinated. He was
I
talking
mean,
about the illegal immigration chart.
like
And
if this guy had at least been
yeah, this
forced
is
to
not a new
learn.
topic.
I mean, if he had learned the language, if he had understood road signs, if traffic patterns, if he had learned how he was allowed and not allowed to turn around a truck, or
Yeah.
maybe had the awareness that if people are driving at 70 plus miles on this side of the turnpike, that doing a big UE that blocks 3 lanes of traffic for a long period of time while
Well,
you try
yeah,
to make your turn.
he's in the exit lane, and people are going, and he's making a U-turn from the exit lane, all the way
Yeah,
around.
that's not.
Um,
No,
that's
that's not
yeah,
how you do it.
that's super not permitted in like any vehicle, even like a
Right.
motorcycle, like a fast motorcycle.
I thought that
That's a no.
I thought, and maybe they don't, but I thought the turnpike had like walls between the sides too, but
There are points where
they open up.
you know where the coppers
Yeah,
like to stake out.
in the medians and stuff. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
okay. So it's been a while since I've been on a California, or I'm sorry, a Florida turnpike. I when I was doing some of my EPA compliance,
Yeah,
I did drive through the Everglades and did get that you know
yeah. I
yeah,
didn't
that
do too
ticket in
much
the
driving
mail
in
because
Texas, but
if you don't have the tag on it, they hunt you down and make you
yeah,
pay 50 cents or on the dime or something. Yeah,
no lord.
yeah,
But yeah. So yeah, he was trying to make a U-turn one of those,
yeah.
and yeah, no, that's like it's not just like if this was like multiple lanes, he could have
It
he was lucky it was only one minivan and not
right,
like
like you just
three
block.
cars.
Yeah, I mean that's why they have the off ramp so you can turn underneath on the overpass, underpass, and turn back around, right? And I
Fuck
get,
well, that's what you're supposed to do.
yeah, because blocking, you know, oh, actually, one time I was on a jury, and it was about something like this, but it was in cross traffic and side streets, not highway driving.
Oh yeah.
Not highway driving, but it was a
Yeah,
semi
more
truck
specifically,
turning
a
into a
freeway.
private lot, and they were turning out from a private lot, trying to do the going past the median, but they had blocked all 3 lanes of traffic on one side, and there was a motorcycle guy that was getting pissed off and basically just revved his engine and floored it to go around. And then as he was doing that, he didn't see somebody trying to pull into the private um, parking lot that the truck was pulling out of, and basically rammed himself into the front passenger side wheel well of the truck and launched himself on top of the truck, and then was trying to sue the guy who's had clear line of sight to drive into the parking lot, and claim that he wasn't driving in the bike lane, which clearly he was, and it was a whole thing.
Yeah,
it was dumb.
I'm sure it was.
Point being, the truck got a ticket, but we weren't supposed to hear that. So after we had deliberated and said, you have no basis to stand on, the judge came in and was like, sorry, you guys had to deal with this for 2 days, but we had to mistrial the first time because the motorcycle driver in court said, well, the truck driver got a ticket, so I don't understand what we're doing, which basically created a mistrial because
getting a ticket is not admission of guilt.
Well, I mean, right, because the truck,
the
truck got a ticket, but that was information that the jury was not supposed to understand because it wasn't about the traffic stop. It was about him being an idiot, and we all knew.
Oh yeah.
Herbie Dufresne of Florida City, 37-year-old Faniola Joseph of Pompano Beach, and 54-year-old Rodrigue Dorr of Miami were killed in the crash.
Oh.
Police say Singh, who was from India, illegally entered California in 2018, where he received his CDL.
He already fled India in 2018.
Right.
Ooh, 2018.
So he's been here for a while.
Yeah, people are going to be like, well, Trump was the president back then. Why didn't he? You know what I mean? Let's be honest. He probably came in on either a tourist visa or maybe he did get a working visa. That might be how he got the CDL in the first place.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe that might have been one of the loopholes.
Maybe.
The regimes, because he feared that he will be persecuted because of his religion and because of his political opinion, being a pro-Khalistani.
Governor Ron DeSantis has criticized California's government for allowing Singh to get a driver's license. The arrest report also stated there was a language barrier between Singh and the troopers on the scene of the crash.
Mm-hmm.
Man, look at him. He just, out of all the freaking, body languages you could do.
Wow.
I understand the turban on your head is part of your religion. I get that bit. But the squinty side eye on the camera.
I mean, I know there's a lot of
it's not good optics. That's all I'm saying. Wow.
Oh yeah, well the other thing is, people have been saying it for years. The whole head nod, head bobble. There's a whole lot of different body language and language barriers, just between the West and India in general. So having somebody that really doesn't understand where they are, what they're doing. What they're doing in the middle of everything kind of is setting up. Well, how do you say it? Setting it for failure, right? So this sort of thing is inevitable if nobody goes back and tries to figure out how to make sure the people on the road. I mean, there's people who have had driver's license that sometimes they pass the test at one point and realize they're too old or unfit or whatever, and that's a struggle in itself. But getting somebody who was never properly legally able to function, I mean, somebody's got to answer for that.
Oh yeah, and hopefully it's in English because this guy can't speak it.
I think what they're at least able to do, though, is ensure that the drivers coming through are able to read and understand English.
That's what I just said.
Says he's hearing from other 6 drivers that say they've been profiled since this tragedy happened.
The Sikh drivers can face hate crimes. Sikh drivers probably will be right now aligned are being identified as Harjinder itself.
Okay, so
Well,
when you are the cause of the accident, it's not a hate crime.
yeah,
It is. Well, it is a crime, but you are the person that is being the criminal, not the other way around. The police officers are not doing a hate crime of arresting you.
well, then there's the other thing of like, is it profiling when all of a sudden it's become very, very apparent that there's probably more, right? So there's people who are like, once again, it's the bad apples ruining it for everyone. Don't be like, oh, you shouldn't be concerned about other drivers who might not know how to read English, when it's like, well, this guy passed through the cracks, 7-8 years ago, and we shouldn't be concerned there's not more of them now, because this is getting out, and the fact that he's managed for who knows how long driving without having an accident is probably
No, he I did read it more into this. This guy had like 2 prior accidents.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, so
yeah, this guy was not a squeaky clean driver. He was
right.
Obviously you're not a squeaky clean driver if you think turning your big tractor trailer Mack truck from the exit lane and making a U-turn in the medium is a good idea.
I mean,
on a freeway. Like that's like instant never get a license again kind of band.
Pretty much.
Obviously he's gonna go to jail for a long time, and there's not much roads into jail, so
no.
But
yeah,
it's just sad. It's just sad they
sad.
didn't take it away earlier.
I mean, it's a whole
since
sad
this
situation.
accident, Governor DeSantis has turned numerous truck inspection sites into ICE checkpoints and has repeatedly said that the state of Florida will not recognize a driver's license of anyone who is undocumented. Reporting live from the studio, Anna McAllister, CBS News, Miami.
Oh, whoa, okay. So
now
that's interesting news.
I mean, that's smart. You're keeping Floridians safe when you do that. You're not going to have like a whole bunch of like people from India or people from China.
I bet Dean
that are
Cain
undocumented.
I bet Dean Cain could go down and work at one of those checkpoints, and maybe Hollywood would frown upon him, but I mean everybody else would think it's cool because
Oh yeah.
That whole thing about Dean Cain saying he wants to work for ICE and Hollywood getting mad at him. It's like, well, he's putting his money where his mouth is, and everybody's bad mouthing him for being the worst Superman ever, which I disagree, because
no, he was a good Superman, I thought.
I mean, he was a great, good, campy Superman. He also had Terry Hatcher, which we're all jealous. Anyway, moving on.
True. Hot ticket right there.
She was a Bond girl too.
Yeah, she was
twice.
Maybe. Yeah. So there's that. Oh my goodness. If you make all the inspection thingies ICE thing, and so you're just like, you get a whole bunch of like hick guys that are like, yep, this is what I'm hauling, and this is all the good stuff. You're gonna be fine. But if you're not supposed to be here, let's be honest, we don't want you on the road.
They might just yoink you right out of the chair right there, right? They might just remove all your privileges and take you completely out.
Alligator
right?
Alcatraz, yeah.
They might just rip you out of your chair.
Doing it right, I guess.
Florida and replace you with somebody else, right?
Yeah. Let's see. I got the link free. I'll show you straight to the. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what they're. It's the hump day. Hump day's today. For Snow Dub's got the hump day thing.
In like an hour.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I like a good hump. Jump, and
which cross will make you hump?
Yeah. I hit the canvas pretty hard when I hump sometimes.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, okay. Freddie's got something to do, and Coach Murphy. Coach Murphy, we want to talk about this one? Sure. Okay, yeah, he wants to. 1 second. We're gonna talk about a situation that happened in a wrestling ring.
Yeah, we got to talk to the expert on this one, which I kind of thought he was just going to rip you out of your chair when I said that and sit in,
Oh no.
Show
Oh
how
no.
it's done.
He's not a worker today. Yeah, I'm not a worker today. So,
Oh, okay. And also, at least Coach
this
Murphy's
is not a
little
work.
more.
This is a normal commentary show. So,
Okay.
yeah, when I am getting slammed, it's all kayfabe. Okay, this
Yeah.
is yeah. We don't push any shoots. We don't take any liberties.
Yeah, we don't
I
check
will
each
give
other.
receipts. I will give receipts. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, get out of here.
Like you do. Yeah. I mean, on the internet, when you got receipts, it matters, right? Especially when you show receipts. And apparently, Gator just got shown a receipt.
Okay. Hopefully this
is
all right.
How you doing there, Coach?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. Got my Final Boss Championship right here. Just
Nice.
Fix my eyes.
Got that belt.
Right. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got my belt. Fix my horns.
Nice.
There we go.
There we go. So yeah, there was something in your line of expertise that kind of blew up on the internet too lately, huh?
Oh yeah. Well, let me tell you something. I know a little bit about MMA, mixed martial arts, and in the mixed martial arts world, there is a thing called a referee. And you know what happens when you go too crazy on your opponent? You know what happens? You know what the referee does?
The referee calls it. The referee
breaks
it up.
He calls it.
Yeah.
He jumps at you. He grabs you.
Yeah.
He pushes you away. He says, "Go to that side of the octagon or the corner ring, depending if you're
right." I mean, the octopus
or a squared
octagon,
circle, or maybe a circle. Who knows?
It's good to see you,
hexagon, hexagonal. Yeah.
Yeah. Those ones too.
Geometry is important.
Triangles,
right?
but maybe a couple Mexican standoffs. But I will say this:
a luchadores, that's a whole different thing.
People may not know Punk Wally is actually a relative of the Lucha Wandering Waddle. It's true.
I don't like to brag about it, but
we actually don't know. We know he's a related few. It may or may not be him without the mask on.
Well, we don't want to go into that, but I do like a good bean burrito once in a while. That's for sure.
Fix my horns some more. There we go.
Yeah. Low spec Linux laptop.
I don't know what's going on today.
I mean, but sometimes after I eat the bean burrito, it does turn into a thing, especially in the restroom, right?
Okay, yeah. I don't know why it kicked us. That was weird.
Yeah, it's done that twice now.
Yeah, that's interesting. But yeah. So one of the MMA people, well, I say MMA. He only had one fight and he lost. A offspring of one of the most famous, notorious kind of person. Okay, Snowdub, you could shut your butt us.
Yeah, don't just help. We could start telling you how to run your show.
Yeah, we could say how to run your show, you stupid bitch.
Yeah. Go smoke a bowl, right? Get rid of your show.
Go smoke a bowl. You ain't high enough for now.
Yeah.
Stupid snowman.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. Man.
Anyway,
makes me want to pound him down. Give him.
We're not talking about the yard. We're talking about the ring. Get it right. So, Coach Murphy, back to you.
That's right. We're talking about the ring, and you know what we're doing with in the ring. There are certain things that happen in the ring that are our work. You know what I mean? That are not real. That are supposed to be pretend. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
it still hurts.
right, as not proven that I've ever worked in the ring. You know, there's something about the showmanship. There's something about it's not even professional boxing, which is about fighting, has rules, has regulations, has about something that it's a
Safeguards.
fight.
Yeah.
It's not a street brawl. It's a fight. It's something for fans to get to see good sportsmanship. You know, a good, you know, especially if it's like WWE
Yeah.
or something where you have a character, right? You know,
Oh, yeah.
you have all the showmanship, you have the big show, you have, like I said, Gator said, you get receipts now and then, but it's never there's contractual obligations. There's sort of like an understood sort of, you know, value of human life and such, right?
That's darn right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So all right, the son of Rampage Jackson, you know, Quentin Rampage Jackson.
Yeah, Raja.
Like, yeah, Raja. Yeah.
Sorry, go. You can talk
He
about
was
the father.
he's not much of a fighter, the son.
Okay.
He's not like the father. The father was notorious in what is it, Pride and UFC and all those like kickboxing and UFC mixed martial arts promotions.
Mm-hmm.
The other guy, he's on Kick. Yeah, he's a
He's a
streamer.
kick streamer. Oh, okay.
He's a Kick
So,
streamer.
wow.
Yeah.
So I can see where this is going.
Yeah. He's technically licensed. He can take a fight. We haven't seen too many fights. He's still youngish. He's like 25, and
right. Yeah. From the videos,
let's be honest. He went to a. Yeah.
You go ahead.
YouTube's deleting your comments. Interesting.
I feel like their censorship of certain words is a higher. Instead of having you can set your bot on certain levels, it just does it automatically now with AI.
Oh yeah. You're trolling enough. You don't need to say anything nasty there, freaking Snowdub.
Yeah.
What the heck? Oh, low spec Linux. What's going on, buddy? He's giving us he's giving us the horse emojis. That's funny.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
I say
Coach
nay,
Freezy.
but yeah.
Technical difficulties. Okay. Am I freezy in the chat?
You were freezy for a second, but I think you're good now.
Okay, I think it's we've been a little it's been stormy here, so the internet's probably a little wonky.
That's probably what happened. That's why
that's probably why it freaking kicked us out, actually.
Yeah.
It was probably an internet issue.
I bet.
No, it's okay.
The internet does that.
The internet does do that. What am I doing? Okay, yep. So we got this queued up right here.
Okay. I want to see it.
We have this one video. It's
what am I looking at?
There we go. Yeah.
Is that a big butt?
No, it's a big back. Yeah, it's an average size back.
Okay.
It is the show. Let's see. This breakdown is from Nate the Lawyer from YouTube. Nate the Lawyer.
Okay. I get what we're looking now. Okay.
Former police officer / state prosecutor. So I did see Legal Mindset did break this down. Okay. And Maven, the WWE superstar, broke this down too. And everyone's got pretty much this certain similar opinions, legally and showmanshipy. So, but I do like Nate the Lawyer. He did kind of let it cook a little bit before he made the video. So,
let's see it.
Let's see it.
You fucking give him his receipt. Remember what a receipt is? Give him that fucking receipt, bro. Tag this shit. If you got a fucking problem with it, I'll fucking run out there. Tag this shit.
A few moments later.
I ain't gonna hurt him too bad though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy. That was not good. That was not good.
Not
he
good at all.
definitely extended, and when you're doing a slam like that, it's more, you're more lifting them up, you're letting gravity do the work, and you're not giving any you're not doing a tucking roll with the slam. You're not tucking your midsection and freaking just rolling your body. Essentially what he did was he made sure his head was at the highest velocity when it hit the canvas. Which is just, and if you went to a wrestling academy school and you did that, like the third or seventh day they were teaching like throws and stuff like that, they would ask you never to do that again. And if you did that again, they would give you a refund and tell you that you should never wrestle ever again. And that's the problem when people like this, when they ask people like this to come on, he's not a wrestler, he's a fighter, and he doesn't know how to throw or receive a bump.
Well, that that in its own right seems very true, but it seems like it was a little bit more, because wasn't there like some internet beef, like this whole, like, you give him a receipt, the guy said something to provoke him, and clearly he was provoked because he went into sort of that rage mentality, it seems, which I know you didn't show, which I appreciate, because that's everybody's
Nate the lawyer didn't show it.
Okay,
there's a reason why he didn't show it, because YouTube's been flagging everyone, and I'm glad that I'm glad it's censored for Nate the lawyer, because it means it's censored for us too.
And it's
hopefully he censored it correctly.
And the truth is, like, you don't see the wailing, which is just it's one of those.
It was a little extra. It was very extra. There was it was a downed opponent, and you had like let's be honest, when they're like broken bones, not from the point of impact from the slam, it was broken bones on the face, and you're hitting someone in the face. Like, I've heard some freaking yahoos like Chael Sonnen and other people like that. They're like, there wasn't any like malice or anything like that. I'm like, bullshit. Not everyone's gonna be screaming like a freaking warrior when they're freaking.
I think in a court of law, which I don't know if they're waiting to see how damaged this guy, if he survives or not, right? But in a court of law, they have enough of the Kick live stream of all these things that he's said, all of the back and forth. I mean, he's
already good for battery,
right? And the fact that Nate the lawyer, I appreciate that he did catch it, where this other wrestler, because that's going viral too, this other wrestler that slams into him to pull him off, and then we kind of see it here, but he turns on the guy who's just trying to pull him off and trying to do the same sweep the leg and trying to do the same move, because he was just in this sort of rage space. And between that testimony and what we've seen, like, this is not okay. Like, this is not.
One guy is actually this is actually the guy that came in and grabbed him and tackled him. That's serious, like, fighting, not to hurt but to hold.
Right. He was just like, I'm just trying to stop the fight. Like, I'm not coming at you. I have no malice. But the fact that he turned on that guy too was like, all right, you're in another place. You're not okay.
Yeah, there are certain things that are okay when the fighting turns out real. It's A, to defend yourself, or it's to B, to defend others. You know what I mean?
And this goes to the thing of like, okay, so a referee is a referee, but does the referee need to be as well trained and proficient and powerful as the wrestler? Because clearly, in the moments like
they just need to be able to do the 1, 2, 3 and be like, hey, get off the ropes. Hey, he's on the ropes. Let go of the hold and all that stuff. Like, they're in on the bit too. They don't need to be. Like, sometimes they can be. Sometimes the referees are also a wrestler themselves, and they can handle it if they need to. They can handle the business.
But they shouldn't be responsible for somebody else's willpower or self-restraint.
Oh yeah,
Right,
yes.
but-
Raja definitely took liberties. Let's just say that.
Yeah,
And he gave him a receipt. His normal receipt. Let's just say just like a shoplifter.
Okay.
He had more in the cart than he had on the receipt. You know what I mean?
Oh, thanks, Shellback. Apparently, he's awake and doing better, but definitely still in the hospital from broken bones and stuff.
That's true. He is awake. He's still in critical condition.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, so we got legendary UFC fighter Rampage Jackson's son involved in this incident with the professional wrestler where it seems like he tried to kill the guy. But what's the law? What are the facts? Let me break it down.
Tell me, Nate.
Nate the lawyer.
All right, so first things first, we're going to start off by looking at the facts of the case. Who's involved, what happened, and we want to get a nice grasp of the whole situation. And for those of you who want more context, the full 1.5 hour edited live stream is in the link in the description. It's an unlisted video, so you can go check that out if you want more context. Then we'll look at the legal...
I don't know. The context is the person invited Raja, whatever his name is. It's one of those weird names that don't really.
Right.
It's one of those like made up names. I'm sorry, people.
Yeah. It's
like,
a nickname.
It's a legit name. I'm like,
we'll just call it a nickname.
Yeah, get called a nickname. Yeah. Raji, whatever, freaking Jackson. We'll just call him Jackson for now.
Yeah.
Jackson was invited by someone to show up, and it's cool, and then they chill out backstage and see the guys shoot the shit. And then someone mistook him for a worker, right? Because he was talking a little trash here and there, you know what I mean? And he looked like he could handle himself. He looked like he was a fellow wrestler and whatnot. Okay. And a soda pop can was smashed, and it was like his Jackson was like, what the hell? Don't disrespect me like that, And it's like, well, you're not gonna sell it, you know what I mean? And everyone's like, whoa, dude, he's not a worker. And then apologies were made. Apologies were first not accepted, and then were accepted.
Okay,
and
so
it was a malicious,
like,
false exceptions of apology. That's what I'm saying.
So it was okay.
Egos were bruised. Whether they're exposed.
Oh, egos were definitely bruised.
In a criminal sense, or if they're exposed in a civil sense. And then at the end,
or both, actually. There can actually be both.
Yeah.
Tell me, do you think this is attempted murder? Do you think this is simple assault? What do you think is going to happen? Okay, let's start with the players. This is Raja Jackson. He's a 25-year-old MMA fighter.
I could beat him up.
And son of legendary UFC.
I cannot beat him up.
Fighter Quentin Rampage Jackson. Now his MMA record is 4-0 as an amateur, and he has 1 loss by decision as a professional. Now Raja, along with being an MMA fighter, also streams live on Kick. Now Raja is friends with the man named AJ Mana. He's known as the War Ready Warrior, and he works for a promotion called KnockX Pro. Now KnockX Pro is an independent wrestling promotion, and it's essentially the minor leagues of wrestling. Now it's founded by ex-WWE star Rikishi. If you remember the WWE
Rikishi. Yeah, he's got oh hey. Yeah, I do a similar move, except for I jump from the top rope and I hit him with the flying cow pie. Very much like Rikishi's move. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but the flying cow pie is just like that, except for it's I'm flying in the air.
Yeah, we usually
from the 1990s and early 2000s, you'll know that name. So now the wrestling promotion was having a show, and AJ invited Raja to come and watch the event. Now Raja accepted that invitation and decided to stream his experience on Kick.
Of course, for the views.
Man, what's with all these Kick streamers? The IRL Kick streamers.
I don't know, because it used to be
you
Twitch.
Got the Johnny Somali. You got the there's a couple others. It's just what the heck.
Like I said,
what's up, chat?
Twitch isn't cool anymore, so they got to go to Kick or something.
Yeah. Hell, I might do a Kick stream.
Yeah, I mean,
a couple laws.
I think Ords does that. Yeah.
Oh, Orch, yeah, Orch does that. Yeah.
Multi-platform.
It's good. No, I didn't go with my pops. How does my head feel? I'm still fucked up. I'm not even gonna lie. It's part of the reason why I didn't stream earlier. I was supposed to stream. I was supposed to stream going to paintballing with AJ, but my head was fucked up. I was throwing up and shit. One of my teammates,
so it's already not
Andre.
feeling good.
Was he drinking?
I don't know,
Or
but
was
it's already like he's already off kilter. He's admitting at the beginning of the stream.
Yeah, it's like he's already he's in a bad state of mind already.
Yeah.
He's just stating it. Like the cameraman should have been like, hey, maybe we shouldn't do this.
Nah, he's part
But
of.
of course, the cameraman, he needs contact too, because he needs to sell the content because he is a cameraman. And I don't know if he's getting paid or what's going on.
Probably if he's, entourage, you know.
Yeah.
Who was on the stream the last time is having a pro wrestling show, and I told him I will come and support, and then I wanted to bring you guys with me. You know what I'm saying?
Now, just for a little context, Roger's talking about his head hurting and him throwing up because he had a concussion, and his head is still hurting a little bit. So that is something we should all keep in mind while we watch this event. Now, Roger goes and meets with his friend AJ Mana, and they...
Yeah, that's probably why he was extra mad about the soda pop incident.
Go and meet the rest of the wrestlers.
What's up, bro? What's up? Why you look like a stripper at a gay strip club? Really, bro? I'm just saying.
I get it though. That's kind of funny though. He does kind of look
that's
like
just normal jabs, right?
Yeah, it's just normal. It's funny jabs. Yeah,
I remember that one to diss you later with.
Yeah. Hey, I wear wrestling pants. I don't wear the short boxer briefs.
Well, I mean, Gator just wears a vest and nothing else, so I guess he's the gay stripper now. So we'll talk about him later. Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, why you wearing that, bro? You can't wear no long pants or something. You can't wear no fucking long pants or nothing. Excuse me, bro. Excuse me.
Big crossbody too.
What's a black man's idea of foreplay?
This is Reno.
Oh, what's up, big host? Oh,
what the heck? There's a lot of like weird
weird talking.
There's a lot of weird things that are happening on stream.
Yeah, weird voices, and I don't know if they've been pitch bent at all, but they sound funny.
They do sound funny. It might be on the stream. It might be on the kick stream thingy. Who knows?
Right.
nice to meet you, brother.
You too, man. Come on.
Yes, sir.
I know you remember him.
Oh no, I do it for fun, huh? As Presidente, I hate you. I hate this dude. Worse.
All right. This is all real.
Yeah, it's just banter and stuff.
You don't need to worry about him.
Psycho Stu.
This is where it happens.
Psycho Stu.
What, you don't know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, I think that's a little.
Okay. So here's the thing. It was super telegraphed. Right there, he could have put his hand up and be like, "Whoa, dude! No, I'm not a wrestler."
Right.
He could have said, "No, I'm not a wrestler," and then he would have been like, "Oh shoot, he's a straight civvy."
He's talking. He's talking in lingo. He's kind of doing the banter. So yeah. I mean, the guy kind of thinks that he's just joking along. Like he's just talking shop, right?
They're all talking shop, but here's the thing. There's a video camera like hauling around him, and he's got a wrestler guy coming in like he's a colleague. You know what I mean?
Right. So yeah, he could have been like said, "No, I got a concussion." Or he could have said something like, "Whoa, hold on," and the guy would be like, "What?" Right?
Yeah. It's like
I don't think. Yeah, it doesn't seem like things are just kind of bantering as people do, and you start if you play along. Sometimes you don't know how far somebody else is going to go, and
maybe he was going to set up a match. You know what I mean? He's just like he's like you know what after today's match I'm kind of open, so maybe we can push a little bit of
drama, you know, a little kayfabe, you know, controversy kind of thing, you know, happens, you know, a storyline, you know, just
Sizing
like
people
every
up.
freaking
Yeah.
WWE. Yeah.
Yeah. Then I'll go south.
Oh, you don't sell it? Easy. He's a worker, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
You're good.
What the fuck was that?
You don't sell it? Dude, he's not a fucking worker, bro.
So obviously I gotta pause the video here because Raja was just hit over the head with a beer can and he is still suffering with a concussion. And unfortunately the person who hit him with the beer can, his name is Psycho Stu. And Psycho Stu believed that he was part of the show. He saw the cameras and he thought this was what's known as a work in the wrestling business. Now to understand this incident fully, I have to explain to you some of these wrestling terms that are used behind the scene. Now a work is a planned or scripted element of a pro wrestling event. It includes choreographed moves like slams, storyline development, and prearranged stunts. Now that's why in this moment, all the wrestlers are saying,
especially like there are certain like apparatuses that are extremely dangerous, and both fighters who are fighting each other, they're kind of fighting, but they're also communicating, so it looks good, but it's not dangerous. You know, whenever on top of a cage, you know how everyone's a little squirrely and stuff like that, and we get a little mumblings and little hey, I'm gonna try to attack you, and then you're gonna push me. You know what I mean? You're like, you're gonna push me, and then I'm gonna go down to the ring, and I'm gonna land. You know, you make sure like in the moment it happens, so it happens safely.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't end up in the hospital. You just end up with a minor boo-boo.
So if he hadn't had the concussion, this probably wouldn't have been as big a thing either. I mean, he would have been upset that the guy...
Oh, yeah, he definitely would have been upset. Who knows?
But, I mean, it's almost like a sign of respect. The guy thinks you're just part of the thing. You're acting the part.
I mean, he might have flipped out on him right then and there. If he didn't have the concussion, he might have been he might have thrown hands right there.
True.
And honestly, that would have been better, actually, if he thrown hands right then and there. A
worker. He's not a worker. Explaining to Psycho Stu that he's not part of the show. Now, you would have also heard the term sell it. After Psycho Stu hit Raja in the head with the beer can and Raja didn't react, he said, "You're not going to sell it."
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
You're good.
What the fuck was that?
You don't sell it? Dude, he's not a fucking worker.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of a telltale tale, and right then and there, I would have been like, oh, shoot, you're not? Yeah.
Right. That right there, like you said, Stu was doubling down on what he did because that's what, you know, dudes do sometimes because you're all bowed up.
Sometimes.
But it should have been more of a like, oh, you know, you were acting, you know, I thought you're part of the show because the way you've been acting with everybody else. My bad, but you know. All right.
Yeah. It takes a little bit, but he does get there pretty quickly, though.
Okay.
So, what is selling in the wrestling business? Well, selling is the act of making moves look painful and effective, even though they're not. Now, obviously, there was some confusion here. And
like Ziegler, like Zane. Yeah, freaking those guys, freaking super overselled it. Like there are some people that like oversell, like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Sometimes, what was his one freaking move, like the rock bottom? Like a lot of people like oversell that one. Mm-hmm. That's probably one of the reasons why he got a little famous. Besides the whole Rock image. But
all right, shut up, Jed. This is our show.
Wrestler Psycho Stu apologized to Raja and explained that he actually thought this was part of the show. When he saw the cameras and everything, he thought that they were all playing the role. They were working.
I apologize. I appreciate it.
Hey, someone can body slam Jed. That would be great.
Yeah.
Just saying. I'm just saying. Maybe get a real puppet and maybe I'll fight you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, get a real puppet there, Jed. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh my goodness. What is Snowdub doing down there? Are we gonna have to ban you from chat there, Snowdub?
I think so.
My goodness. My goodness.
What's up freaking Snowdub's craw?
I don't know. I think his puppet holes maybe got wallered out by something.
Oh my goodness! Did you get a concussion?
Yeah, and yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he unzipped his pants and freaking bloop.
True.
I didn't know. I thought you were for you stayed on camera. I
get it. We're working out.
See, right there is the apology, and he was explaining like, "Oh shoot,
man.
sorry, we're always working." And
We're gonna come out on your mat, Juice. I know you keep thinking we're working. We're always working.
I get it. Yeah. I get it now. Now you know
what I'm saying, Oz? We're always working. So we'll set it up. I'll have him come out during your mat so we could fucking seal the whole thing and we'll make something out of it. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Well, now you just involved fucking Rampage himself because that's his boy.
No, he can handle it. Hey,
yeah, I can handle myself. Yeah, I can handle myself.
Rampage gonna come whoop your ass.
And there is the seed of the demise.
Yep. Like, so they were just talking about selling it, and like he didn't seem like he was talking too much or on board. Did you see that? Or he was just kind of going along with it because he was pissed and quiet? Like, what
yeah. He's pissed, he's quiet, and he's kind of like reluctantly accepting the apology, which then the chat, he's always like looking into the chat.
Oh yeah, because you gotta give your right. You gotta give your fans and your feedback. You have to let people tell you what to do.
100%.
If you're a streamer, because otherwise,
and sometimes the chat's gonna freaking heckle you or say mean things to you, get you in a wrong head space that is not good.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
like Snowdub's asking for a beating, and when we finally do see you, freaking coward, we will beat you up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in Minecraft.
Yep.
Yeah, not in the ring. No. This is no. Only professional wrestling puppets can be in the ring.
Yeah, I'll bring bars. You know, maybe my rap game, maybe crow bars, maybe steel bars. We'll see. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You don't need his dad. He handle his own shit.
Maybe you call the Lucha Waddle.
Yeah.
Good old Lucha Waddle. Gotta be careful. That's a penguin who can fly.
Yeah. Don't be confused with Dalu, because Lucha is a totally different thing.
Yeah, Lucha is very different.
Yeah, I got my own shit. Yeah.
So as you see, the head of the wrestling promotion said, "Hey, let's use this. We're gonna make some more money. Let's put you in the ring. Come in during the match, have a little fun, and we'll see if we can sell more tickets." Right? Rampage Jackson's son isn't at our wrestling event participating. Now, after all that was settled, Raja's friend AJ takes him to the back, and
this is going a little longer. But his friends are like, yeah, that was not that wasn't super okay. But let's be honest, he was giving the bump. He was supposed to give the bump like that. Raja did not take the bump properly. Let's be honest. He didn't take the bump, and it was a little jarring. It's like, you're not going to sell it? What?
Right. He didn't play along.
Because if you're selling the can smash, guess what the can is going to do? It's going to freaking like it's literally fainting. Like it's deflecting it away because
you're
not overreacting is diminishing the impact.
Right, the selling it is also causing you not to get the blunt of the thing. So the fact that the guy just took it straight was like, what? You're not even so Raja was just he wasn't even protecting himself in that moment. He was just being
it was oversold. If he was a fighter worth his salt, he would have just like stopped it with like a left arm block, you know what I mean?
Right. He would have stopped it, or he would have gone along with it and be like, "Nah, man." But
I get it.
He has his chip on his shoulder already. Yeah,
chip on the shoulder. He might be mildly concussed. That might be a reason why he didn't block it or kind of sold it or whatever.
And hi Sherry, hi Cotton.
Hey Sherry, hey Cotton. Hey Cotton, if Snowdub acts up, you gotta put him on a timeout.
Also, Memes, we were talking about you earlier. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, what's going on, Memes? Memes is a good guy, strong guy.
Yeah,
I would wrestle Memes.
Yeah, me too. Wait, no.
Yeah, with or without oil.
AJ tells Raja that he should give Psycho Stu a receipt.
He thought he was a
in pro wrestling. Well, sometimes you might hit your opponent a bit too hard. All a receipt is your opponent giving you a little bit of payback or a lot of payback. During my time in the WWE, I received my fair share of receipts. So this video is going to be ranking them from least painful to the ones I'm still feeling today.
Now,
yeah.
Okay.
And Maven actually did a response on this one. He actually did.
Okay.
And he was a little more critical with Psycho Stu because that's the kind of world he's into. But even at the end of the thing, he's like, this is 100% on Raja Jackson. It's not like you should have known better because you're a wrestler. No, it's you should have known better because you are an adult.
Right. Exactly. You're not just using random people names on Kickstream to fuel your fire and get you enraged and say dumb things or do some dumb things on the internet that last forever.
Yeah, and he was reading the chat and he was premeditating. What happened? Wait, I missed it. Oh no! Oh no!
There was looks like there was a chat that disappeared.
Ladies and gentlemen, that isn't our enforcer. And let me tell you something. He will give receipts. 100%. I don't even need to do it. You don't want me to do it. I'll hit you with the flying cow pie, and you can't handle that shit. Cut Ministries, slightly less cooked, but he will give you shit as well. So if you don't want a receipt given to you hot and heavy, best behave in chat, okay? Okay. All right. Oh my goodness. Oh, Rick. Oh, talk about kayfabe right there, Punkwaddle.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Let's recap. Raja has been hit in the head with a beer can. He then gets upset. They all shake hands. He goes to the back, and his friend, who's one of the top wrestlers in the company, tells him to make sure he gets him back with that receipt. So,
did you see that slam? Let's go over the slam again.
Wrestlers in the company tells him to make sure.
So he picks him up, right?
Yeah.
And Psycho Stu, he's being allowed to be picked up, right? He's not trying to do a reversal. He's not doing anything.
He's
selling it.
He's got him on by the midsection, essentially the axle point, and then watch him like freaking turn and bend.
Him back with that receipt.
Bam.
So Raja now is in front row and he's telling the chat what exactly he's going to do, what type of receipt he's going to give him.
I haven't been playing Fortnite. America's mid. I get it.
I love how he's supporting his friend by talking to his chat.
Yep.
I get the chance to go in there and now really up. It's always been my dream to up a pro wrestler for real. So I get it.
Phrasing is not going to look good in court
Today. This nigga ain't no fighter, but I'm gonna really have to show him like, nigga, you can't just hit a can on my.
Oh my god, that's another bad thing for.
Yeah. I know fighter. No, you're clearly a fighter. You just can't do this to me, right? Clearly, there was a misunderstanding, and it could have been cleared up.
I mean, let's be honest. The pro wrestling guys, they can be fighters, but they're sports entertainers, right?
Yeah. Right.
Like yeah, you're gonna take a bump, and some bumps hurt, right?
Right.
And sometimes you get a receipt, and whoops, it's not a good receipt, you know.
And this is just the petty dumb shit of the internet, right? This is where instead of just like I said, being an adult and saying he did something that I don't like, and I'm gonna move on, and not even be a bigger person, but move on and be an adult, and not let this thing, I don't know, define what I'm saying in chat or on stream or in other people's chat because I'm petty. You know, right?
And here's Rampage Jackson, Quinston Rampage Jackson. He's pretty much belittling his son. He's fanning the fires, right?
Yeah.
And this is how small brained you are, sir. Like I get it. I get it. It's one of those tough love things, and I'm in no way like he was like super in regret that his son was doing all this stuff, and like honestly he like post incident he's been making all the right moves, but pre to the incident, like all the shit that has led up to it, maybe he should have advised differently, not egg on, but
right.
Yeah, sometimes when you raise a fighter, you usually don't care too much.
Yeah.
Man, you said, I looked at your stream. You hugging on some dudes, some booty shorts. I wasn't hugging on nobody. I saw you, nigga. I saw you hugging. I saw you hugging on your coach. Sexual fantasy. You need to stop that shit. No, I don't got no sexual fantasy, nigga. I got some eyeballs. I saw you.
So now,
yeah, it's just a little razzing. I get it, but
yeah.
But let's be honest. Like he's now in a premeditated anger.
Mm-hmm.
Heat of the moment kind of thing, you know what I mean?
we have all of this backstory. His father's telling him, oh, you're hugging up against men in tights. He feel like he's embarrassed because the guy hit him with a beer can. He's got a concussion. He was told to return the favor, give the person a receipt, hit him for real. And he's telling people, I'm going to do exactly what they say. I'm going to hit him for real. They told me to hit him until I get pulled off. So at this moment, it seems like everything's going to go to plan until Raja gets into the ring.
That was harsh.
Yeah. And then I've seen the unedited version of this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this gets really nasty.
And then
yeah,
you could just see
the punches because YouTube is going to demonetize the video. So we'll just
Loki's in the house. Yeah.
Hey. Yeah, we're gonna skip over this, but he what was it, like 11 unanswered punches or 20?
Yeah, he's just wailing, and then the other dude with the braids come and tries to shove him off, and he
it's defenseless because he's unconscious.
Right.
There's just have like clear shot, and he's just one of those punching games.
Right. This is once again, this is being an adult. Like you're on camera, you're in an event. This isn't like some street brawl. This is called literal receipts, not giving him a receipt, but literal.
This is one of those times where like you need to pull your punches, you need to pull everything. Like
right.
You need
once he's down, you just let it be. Yeah. Even if you're pissed, right? It's a professional thing, right?
Yeah, it's not even a professional thing. It's a human decency thing.
Well, I mean, it's a human decency thing, but also it's like everything on the internet stays forever. If you're not going to act professional, if you're going to act like you are when nobody's watching, when everybody's watching, then everybody knows what.
Oh yeah,
what happened,
I did try to assume that a Kick streamer was supposed to be decent, and everyone knows the only thing that sells on Kick is depravity.
Correct.
All right. Let's skip this bit. It pretty much like talk about like he was pulled off and all this stuff, and then his friend, the guy with the cowboy hat, he was upset that he took it all the way up to the level of what he did. He said just give him receipt, which was kind of like a firm pop in the face,
right.
You know, or something to that extent. Not freaking ground pound unconscious person.
Right. Even after he ground pounded him, that's more than enough of a receipt, and just like, okay, the guy's unconscious.
Yeah,
walk away, right? Let it be.
Yeah. That'd be like me asking some Papa Cotton to mute someone on my chat, and then
Right,
Papa Cotton like hacks their
Yeah.
account and
Yeah.
gets them banned from YouTube. That would be too much. That would be taking liberties.
Yeah. Like it's one thing when there's always moments where you say, okay, you went too far, and you're like, then you check yourself and be like, okay, that was enough, right? I
Yep.
step back, I stop. Like it shows that I'm aware of what happened. I'm not happy that I lost control, but
Yeah,
you know
the
what?
Simpson meme when the kid's crying is like, stop it, he's already dead.
Yeah.
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 All right. So this was in Sun Valley, Los Angeles.
Okay.
So California laws apply.
California. So that means California law will likely apply to the situation. So what criminal liability is Ryder Jackson exposed to? First, we have felony assault with a deadly weapon or by means of force likely to cause great bodily harm. That's California Penal Code section 245A4. Now, in
punching someone unconscious is force likely to cause bodily harm.
Yeah.
If not mortal wounds. Yeah.
Right.
Like brain damage.
Mm-hmm.
this case, Psycho Stu was punched over 20 times while he was unconscious. And prosecutors are going to say, well, the force that Raja used was clearly enough to likely cause great bodily harm. That has a penalty from 2 to 4 years in state prison and a $10,000 fine. Another charge that prosecutors are likely going to look at is battery causing serious bodily injury, which is found in the California Penal Code section 243D. In this case, a serious bodily injury is broken facial bones, loss of teeth, loss of consciousness, and possibly choking on your own blood.
So we had medical updates that maybe not medical updates, but like firsthand accounts where like there's he's definitely had some broken bones and he was choking on his teeth. So the teeth thing is a definite he's already guilty for that.
The penalty for this is up to 4 years
Just the
in
facts
state
alone.
prison. Now, if Psycho Stu is permanently disfigured, prosecutors will look at something like mayhem, which is California Penal Code Section 203, which applies if the person is permanently disfigured. That's a 2 to 8 year sentence. And then we have attempted murder, which, in my opinion, is going to be hard, if not impossible, to prove. That's found in the California Penal Code Section 664.
Attempted murder is going to be hard and impossible. What's his name? Legal Mindset also said this. It's because of the intent. And the intent is very wishy-washy.
The intent is rage baiting. And the other thing is,
it's the whole kayfabe thing too in the wrestling thing.
The other thing is, what I don't understand is how a kick streamer who has a previous concussion that apparently everybody knows about gets in the ring to wrestle without headgear. Right, so he already has a previous injury that they're. I mean, were they aware?
Was he forthcoming to the promoter? To the promoter, the promoter just knows he's a professional fighter.
Right. So they had nothing to do with it, but I mean, there's also something about that, like the fact that there's probably some sort of something having to do with. I mean, I don't know if there's a legal ramification, but the fact that he willingly went into the ring while already. More.
Let's be honest. Your fans love you, but the stream does not care about you. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like there are hate watchers. There are trolls in the chat. There are actually generally good people in the chat too. I'm not gonna lie. It's a mixed bag of mixed emotions that are going through an everyday live stream, especially on Kick. And when you're going out IRL. People tell you to do some weird things, like, "Hey, go over there and look at that lamppost." You know what I mean? And we're like, "No, I've seen the Christmas Story. I don't want to get stuck." You know what I mean?
Exactly.
No. And then they're like, "Oh, double dog dare you," and you're like, "Oh, shucks," you know. So, but yeah, the attempted murder thing is hard to prove. Just because the mind state is going to be hard to associate. There are many things that he's going to say that would prove he had a malice intent. There are also other things that he said that doesn't prove it. and then there's the head injury thing, and then there's like a whole bunch of craziness.
Mm-hmm.
And prosecutors would have to argue that Raja intended to kill Psycho Stu. And I'm assuming prosecutors will argue that Raja hit Stu as many times as possible and ignored his unconscious state. Now, obviously, that can get you a life sentence. But there are some special aggravating factors that Raja has to also be concerned about here. Now, the fact that Raja is a trained MMA fighter, a professional MMA fighter, prosecutors could argue that this is an aggravating factor. See, courts have found that boxers and trained fighters can be treated as deadly weapons themselves. That's why boxers and MMA fighters have to be licensed. And obviously, prosecutors are going to be saying that this was premeditated. And for evidence, they're going to...
It's one of the reasons. The other reasons is money. Let's be honest.
Yep.
It's just a way to tax a fighter for making money. But mostly the promoter too.
To show Raja talking to people in the chat, explaining to them exactly what he was going to do and what his intent was. Now, if you're an attorney representing Raja, the obvious thing you're going to say is this was all part of the show. He was instructed to do what he did, and he just followed command. Now,
that is the thing you would say if you were hired as his attorney. Which you have to put up defenses, otherwise, that's kind of what lawyers have to do. Even if they're terrible people, you have to put up a defense. I'm still, that's just. I'm not believing any of that. I don't know about you, Punkwall.
I mean, I agree.
Raja's defense is going to be simple. I was told to do this. They told me to give him a receipt. They told me to jump in the ring and hit him. They knew I was not a trained wrestler. They knew that I didn't understand the way the business worked. So I followed directions. I went in, hit him as many times as possible until somebody pulled him off of me. That's going to be Raja's defense. And it makes sense in the context because everything that I just told you is accurate based on what we just saw. But the obvious question is a court going to allow this to absolve Raja of any criminal liability? Now, no one's talking about this, but what about...
I think he's definitely gonna beat definitely they're not gonna bring up attempted murder. I think they're gonna bring up the other two, like felony assaults.
Right, they're gonna lay it on him unless something else happens before the trial that comes out that kind of can give more evidence, right?
I think they might split the baby on one or two charges. They might say non-guilty on one, guilty on another. Even though it would make no sense to do that, I think that
right.
is as sour as that sounds. Yeah, I think he might be a year or two in the clink.
It just depends on how the trial goes, how the interviews, because I mean, depending on how he acts in court, right? If he acts like he's stubborn, like he deserved it, right, then he'll probably get a harsher sentence. But if he seems like, well, I was out of line, you know what I mean? There's a lot of factors that'll go into that.
Oh yeah.
Criminal charges for AJ Mana. That's the person who invited Raja to the event. Well, prosecutors can look at charges like solicitation, aiding and abetting an assault. That's California Penal Code Section 30.
That's gonna be stupid hard to freaking bring up. Yeah. That guy that's never gonna freaking, like, a prosecutor will look at that and they'll like, maybe, but we don't have enough.
That's not the meat and potatoes, unless you're just trying to catch him on everything because you want to see what sticks.
Yeah, unless the prosecutor is really bored and they want to throw the book at everything.
Like I said, it kind of depends on his character and what he does and how he acts, right? Because if public sees him as somebody unrepentant and vile and angry and hateful, then they'll throw things at him. If he's, if he seems like, okay, this is what happened and we acknowledge what happened, then you're willing to take the consequences of what happened and work through it, right?
He might get some negligence.
I'm sure.
In a civil court, he will get some negligence, and he would probably be liable for it, maybe.
through 33. And this goes because AJ told Roger to give him a receipt, which is a real hit. And this incited the assault. He could be facing aiding and abetting charges for this assault. And there's also an element of
maybe, but let's be honest. It's not that much of an aiding and an abetting. When someone lets you pick them up.
Well, it's also the encouragement of, I think he has a point there though, because it's on a live stream. The guy's saying, give him a receipt, let him know, like push back, let him know what he did wasn't cool, right?
Yeah. But
so
it's a justified bump, I get what you're trying to say.
I mean,
go ahead.
I mean, when this guy's already upset, he's concussed, he's not in a great state of mind, he's already angry, and you're encouraging. I mean, there's something to be said that if he didn't have all the people, like, his friend and all the people on Kick encouraging and inciting him, would he have gone this far? These are all real factors that will be. I mean,
he's like, I agree with that, but he's like, you know what a bump is? We've talked about this because they're friends and they probably talked pro wrestling jargon and all that stuff,
right?
So he probably like, you know what a bump is? Just give him not a bump, a receipt is. Just give him a little receipt,
Yeah, but that's not the tone he used, right?
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. It's all on stream. It's all on video. It's like, yeah, go for it. Go do it. Like, I get what you're saying, but I think
I get
the point.
Yeah, I get what you're saying too, and I agree with it in some extent. That's what I'm saying. He's probably liable in a civil court.
Yeah.
If Psycho Stu or his family wants to sue him, I 100%. I would lean 100% into your line of rhetoric.
Reckless endangerment here. Think about it. AJ allowed his friend, who is untrained, an MMA fighter, to go into a wrestling match with no preparation, and the only directions were to slam the guy and punch him for real because he hit you with a soda can or a beer can earlier. And we haven't even touched on the civil.
Oh shoot! Look at that. He just
Yep.
Punkwaddle just said that, and Nate just the professional lawyer just echoed what Punkwaddle said.
Punkwaddle's right.
Yeah, Punkwaddle is right. Punkwaddle's always right.
Well, not always, but.
Oh no, that's the meme. That's the meme on this channel. Is Punkwaddle's always right.
Okay, I'll accept it.
Punkwaddle's always right, and Snowdub's always trolling.
Yeah, he went to his own
liability.
I'm sure he did.
Because I think the wrestling promotion could be civilly liable because the owner of the wrestling promotion told Raja to go into the ring. They knew he wasn't trained. They gave him limited instructions and allowed him to do this to one of their wrestlers. Now, what are some realistic outcomes that we can expect? Well, I think Raja should face felony assault with great bodily harm charges. Now, if Psycho Stu's conditions worsen, then you could see something like a attempted murder charge. And if Psycho Stu actually dies, we're looking at maybe a manslaughter charge. And on the civil side, I think Stu has everybody dead to rights. He could sue Raja personally.
100%.
He could sue the promotion, Knock X Pro Wrestling, right? They obviously have liability insurance, and he's probably got the deeper pockets with the company. AJ Mana could be named, and his personal finances could be at stake because he was the one that was giving direction to AJ to do what he did. So when Stu recovers, he should get a good lawyer because he could be compensated for his injuries based on the situation. So at the end of the day, it's not going to be lawyers who make the decision on liability. It's going to be regular people sitting in a jury box. So what do you think? Let me know. Do you agree that Raja should go to jail for a couple of years for this assault? Or do you think his liability, especially on the criminal side, is mitigated because he was told to do these things, right? He was told to go do these things. He may have gone overboard, but does that in some way, the fact that his friend, who was a professional wrestler and the company, told him to go and give a receipt? Or would you say, I don't care about all that, he should have known better, give him max time? Hit me in the comments.
Oh man.
I mean, that's a good question, because then that goes back to, I mean, we're in an era of self-autonomy, right? I my body, my choice, I do what I want. You can't tell me what to do. And to say that, right, he just allowed somebody else to tell him what to do.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's those questions of like authority, right? Do we just do what we're told, or right? So those. I mean, if we're gonna say like, oh, he was just told to do it, that means you take away his own autonomy and willpower, and say he's just a product of the machine. Which, if he's an MMA fighter and he should know all these things, then you have to say like he should have a conscience, not just an internet streaming brain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
Agreed,
I
David.
agree.
Like,
Oh, no.
I mean, that's what
Awesome ones here too.
we can't say the Yahtzee stuff, but I mean, we've talked about all that, the Tuskegee prison experiment and all that, authority
Yeah.
and control, right?
Yeah.
It gets out of hand.
It does. It does. I do think.
I think
you
I
need
mixed
to-
that up, but yeah.
No. You need to know the arena that you're in.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not going to put a figure skater in a gladiator pit, and we're not going to put a gladiator in a figure skating competition.
I mean, it's true. It's true. It's not his. It's not his octagon. It's not his normal place.
Yeah, this
And
is
like,
not Blaze
oh,
for Glory. We don't want to see beheading on ice.
so I mean, it's like, yeah, you just go in there and do what you do, and it's fine, right? And also make sure he knows, right?
Yeah.
That just sounds like we're about to have a street brawl out back, but it was on stage with cameras.
Oh yeah. Well,
And
yeah.
When
Here's
people-
another thing. It
Okay,
needed
go
to be on stream. You know what I mean? They saw that stuff and it's like, you embarrassed me in front of my live fans.
Yep.
And when you're a big head, freaking your daddy's a big star, and you are like Will Smith's son or something weird like that. You're like, you cannot be unpopular. You have to be the popular kid because of nepotism.
Right. And it's also when Stu goes in thinking he's just gonna have a match with somebody who's a little fired up, but like we're on the even playing field with, the other guy, Raj, is like we're gonna fight like we're back. We went out back behind behind the building in the lot, empty lot. Like when two people are playing by two different rules and different expectations, which is why you kind of have these whole organizations so that people are on the same understanding of the field. Then all of a sudden you have one thinks this is the fight and the other thinks this is the fight, and then the one who's willing to go more in and more serious and more intensely is going to win, because the other guy is going to get blindsided, because that's not part of the contract. That's not, I'm working here, right? Like, I'm selling a product, not trying to get revenge.
Yeah, it was unprofessional and very criminal. And yeah, that's I think well, it's funny enough. I agree with Nate the lawyer. I think he's gonna get he's not gonna get attempted murder. He's gonna get felony assault, and he's gonna get sued off his ass.
Yeah,
and he's gonna beg daddy to pay. And
you think?
100%. He's gonna like be like, Daddy, Rampage Jackson, can you pay all my lawyer fees and also all my
if he has so many followers on Twitch, they should support it, right? Or kick.
Well, yeah. Well, that's
the people that don't
that's
care
working
about
real well with Johnny Somali.
Yeah, it worked well with Rekita yourself before you check it yourself.
Oh my God! Talk about a fall from grace. That person.
Yeah, that was a crash out.
That was a law tuber. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And apparently, the trial's already done. He's.
Yeah, I mean it's over. I think he still streams and all that stuff, but
he still streams. He just he can't. He's got to be like super sober all the time, and and he has to check into his was it parole officer?
Yeah,
he's got to go to a PO like every once in a while, and he can't say no to the cops, and it's like all the stuff that if Nikki Recchi if you said, hey, all this is gonna happen to you, he'd be like, I'd kill myself, kind of thing. Because seriously, like those are so much liberties that
that a 2019 Nikki Raki would not stand to take.
Duluth makes a point because I mean, the Johnny Depp trial helped a lot, but that that guy that we just mentioned was big in getting the law tube side of things, and a lot
He
of
did
us
kind of Franz Ferdinand the law tube people.
right, and he also he just got a lot of names from. He helped.
Oh yeah,
I mean they did some stuff and they did some panels together. I mean, Yellow
Yeah.
Flash kind of promoted a lot of them. There was a time where they all hung out together, and then I respect Andrew. He hung out on some of the other shows I've been on, and when I was on
Gator was on the channel with him at one point. Yeah,
I know he sometimes hops on and talks with Brandon, the anime guy, and has some fun, and talks other than just legal stuff. He's a good guy, but like I said, the way exposure and cross promotion and cross whatever in YouTube's world, like he's definitely set a name for himself now, and a lot of people know him and watch his videos, and Nate too. But it's kind of interesting how this happens, that just because somebody was on top once, you can make some dumb decisions, and that's what we're all about here on the Cotton Collision, about people crashing out, falling from grace, and we don't want them to be canceled or fail miserably.
Don't do drugs,
right? But we'll talk about it.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely talk about it. Yeah, don't do drugs. Don't get in fights, especially after you had a concussion.
Right, that seems like a bad idea. That's just a bad.
Seem like a bad. It sounds like if the prior day you were in not the right headspace, and today you're still somewhat groggy in the right headspace. Accepting a fight promotion into fake fighting, and it's probably not a good idea. You should probably help yourself by exiting. Exiting.
Usually the answer is not to ramp up and intensify, right?
Yeah, you apologize to your friend and say, I'm sorry, but I can't do this today. I have my head hurts. I had a concussion. Your crazy guy over there just smashed a freaking head at me. Without me actually knowing what was going on. I can't do this today. And then you walk away.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe because of course your mixed martial artist dad's gonna call you a bitch and all that stuff, and being like, you're gonna be like, Dad, I'm not playing this.
Right, especially when it's all on stream, all to egg him on, and all just like all the banter for the drama for the chat, right?
It's
not worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it. You're not getting paid to do it.
Right. You're getting paid in exposure.
Yeah, getting paid in likes and attention and all that stuff, which is a sort of currency, but let's be honest, is it worth a punch in the face?
I mean, a dopamine hit that equals a physical concussed hit doesn't seem like a good dopamine hit.
Like, if you were to punch me, okay, Punk Waddle, Mike Tyson's in front of you, and you have to, he can give you like as many subscribers as you want, but you have to get the minimum amount. Like,
I don't have it.
What's the minimum that you'll take?
Okay. So one thing is my ears are inside of my head, so I'm safe that way. So I will probably. I mean, he'd have to do more to disfigure my face, or be liable in California.
Yeah, Mike Tyson's gonna punch you square on the forehead. How many subscribers would you say to say no? Like how many? How many? Like, it's like I would have to at least take I honestly I'd at least 7,000.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
No, actually probably like 700,000.
Yeah,
Mike Tyson.
We're almost at 2 hours though.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Everyone give a hand for Punk Waddle. He's been puppeteering this whole time.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
So is somebody else I know.
Oh, Gator?
Yeah, Gator's been puppeting you this whole time.
Yeah. Oh, Gator's been good. He's been getting a good workout. But
Yeah.
yeah, we're almost in 2 hours, and
We went a little long.
we just finished our last topic.
Yes.
Today we talked about Cracker Barrel.
Yep.
And how the crackers and the barrels are here to stay.
Yep. We also talked about bad driving decisions, which if you can't read or write or
You probably shouldn't be able
understand
to
road
drive.
signs, you
Yeah.
shouldn't be able to drive any
You should
vehicle,
drive, but you can't read or write.
especially not a commercial vehicle.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a literal crash out.
Yeah. If you can't read a ticket that you're gonna get from the police officer, you probably shouldn't drive. Just FYI. And we talked about how MMA fighters do not belong in the WWE unless they're training for it.
Right. Yeah, there's some things that need to
Ronda
be.
Rousey. Ronda Rousey was a good WWE fighter for a little bit.
That's true. I mean, you got to learn how to translate and understand the system that you're in.
Yeah. You can't just like jump right in there. You need to. You need to go white belt on it. You know what I mean? Like karate white belts.
And don't get all hot headed. If you do things out of anger or frustration or retaliation,
yeah, you should not. You should not be in a training situation if you're hot headed.
Well, I mean, that wasn't even a training situation. That was just retaliation. Like,
that was 100% retaliation.
Yeah.
But yes, David Glenn, he is giving us, Snowdub can't do it because Snowdub's not a wrench. But maybe that's why he trolls us so much. His live channel is actually a wrench. Yes, just go over to Hump Day because Hump Day is a good time. It's they got the sock and they have the blue furry.
Yep.
And I guess we're gonna end on that, huh?
Yeah, we'll see if he's bitter about this later.
Maybe that's fine. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Thanks for all the wrenches in chat. Thanks for all you guys participating in chat.
Thank you for the receipts.
Yep.
And for not taking liberties, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe he's gonna take it too much. That's ironic.
That'd be great.
All right, no, go tell him. Everyone say it's a snack raid.
Yep.
Yeah, tell him it's a snack raid, and
tell him
here's your receipt.
Yeah, tell him Punk Law is gonna get him.
Yeah, Punk Law is gonna give you the receipt.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, seriously, everyone go.
All right.
Go watch the furry. Go watch the blue furry.